Movies shorter than 90 minutes probably had too many unsalvageable scenes.
A sub-90-minute movie is a movie that's been mauled to death in the edit suite. It's a cut-and-shut job, a salvage gig, writes The Guardian's Stuart Heritage in his analysis of Will Ferrell's The House, which comes in at 88 minutes long. While the time difference might seem negligible, those missing 10 minutes tell you everything. This rule may seem overly simplistic, but it tends to be true in most cases. 2018's Proud Mary clocks in at 89 minutes and has a 24% Rotten Tomatoes score, and Dumb and Dumberer, When Harry Met Lloyd is 85 minutes long with a 10% Rotten Tomatoes score.
Watch out for titles that feature colons.
Colons often adorn sequels that don't have much to offer viewers, and that rely on a titillating title to rope people in. Oftentimes, sequels that don't feature the original cast employ a colon title to assert difference, as was the case with The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, and 300: Rise of an Empire. Even superhero films, which generally maintain a high level of quality, often attach colons to their weakest titles. Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and X-Men Origins Wolverine were both pretty bad, and Avengers: Age of Ultron is one of the lowest-rated installments in the MCU. Let's hope Avengers: Infinity War doesn't fall victim to this pattern. Luckily, Thor: Ragnarok was phenomenal, so colon use doesn't always spell doom.
Movies based on current fads are usually cash grabs.
The Angry Birds movie scored a 44% on Rotten Tomatoes. Rats, the movie, brought in a score of 9%, as did the Emoji Movie. If a movie is based on a toy, game, or product that can easily be turned into merchandise like plush poop emojis, it's best to stay away from it. More specifically, look out for films that are just trying to cash in on passing fads. Emojis were once a fun secret buried in your smartphone's keyboard settings, but that doesn't mean they have the emotional range to hold down a full-length feature.
Any movie made by Michael Bay's production company is iffy.
Michael Bay makes notoriously bad movies. A quick run-through of his filmography on Rotten Tomatoes reveals a whole lot of splats and only 3 certified fresh movies, all of which scored in the 60s. While it's a good rule of thumb to avoid any film he's tied to, this holds doubly true for films put out by his production company, Platinum Dunes. Bay's company specializes in horror films, and they've got some real stinkers under their belt, such as 2014's Ouija, which scored a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. In Bay's defense, the film's sequel, Ouija: Origin of Evil, defies all logic with an 82% score.
It's a bad sign when the tagline reads "From the studio that brought you."
When a film is hard to watch, the marketing team in charge of promotion will try to boost interest by referencing a respected film or studio. Take the 2005 remake of Bad News Bears, which holds a 48% Rotten Tomatoes score, but is brought to you by the studio behind Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If a studio has to convince the viewer to give a movie a chance by saying, "Look, we made this other good movie," they are usually trying to pull the wool over the public's eyes. Just because DreamWorks also was responsible for Shrek doesn't mean that anyone should consider watching Shark Tale.
Don't trust ads that feature reviews from social media users.
If a movie poster is highlighting reviews from social media users, it most likely means that professional critics tore the film apart. While critics can be pretentious, they still prove useful to those who want a general overview of a film's quality. If a critic has anything good to say about a movie, you can rest assured that a quote will find its way into the film's marketing materials. If no such quotes are on display, it means that none exist, and that you probably shouldn't see that particular movie.
A sequel without the original cast is doomed.
Try to think of a good movie sequel that doesn't involve the cast of the original film. Give up yet. Approx lists 5 solid examples: The Purge, Anarchy 300, Rise of an Empire, Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, Predator 2, and The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. The highest-rated film on that list is The Purge, Anarchy, which achieved a dazzling 56% Rotten Tomatoes score. Aside from these select films, most other spin-off sequels are neither required nor desired.
Films that come out in dump months are risky.
Films that come out in dump months are risky.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.